now from the desk of the superintendent's office, it's time for Super News. Hello, I'm Barry Lemoyne.
And I'm Alex Schneider, and welcome to this edition of Super News.
We'll kick things off with a look at our recent Day of Reflection breakfast. Over 500 guests and over 100 students took part in this celebration, showcasing the people and programs at our schools. With the theme of connection, the breakfast focused on the district's strong relationships with our community partners like the agencies, service groups, and parents who play such a vital role in our success.
Each morning, nearly 2,000 students here at Chalmette High School start the day with a heartfelt and inspiring morning message delivered by Mr. Wayne Warner, the longest-serving principal in the United States and a true community treasure. He's been with us for over 50 years. What has always struck me about Mr. Warner's morning message is that he always ends it the same way, reminding us that the choices we make today shape our world tomorrow. And as a soon-to-be graduate and a product of our great public school system, I know that the opportunities ahead of me are in a large part because of the programs and people who have been a part of my educational journey and the choices they help inspire.
Kudos to our 3 student hosts for the event and to all of the behind-the-scenes people who made the breakfast possible. This 14th annual Day of Reflection truly was a positive and community-centered event, showing the importance of our connections and reminding everyone that in St. Bernard, we are family.
In addition to value in family, our district also values fiscal responsibility, as illustrated by another recent accolade bestowed upon our business department. For the 26th consecutive year, our Chief Financial Officer, David Fernandez, and the St. Bernard Parish School District received awards for excellence for its work in financial reporting. This continued commitment to financial integrity builds trust within our community. Congratulations to David and his staff for your efforts. I guess it's like they say, teamwork makes the dream work.
It's hard work, but it's worth it, and I think it reflects well. And not only does the award reflect the financial statements and the notes and the exhibits in the financial statements, it's also a presentation of the financial statements. And I just wanted to mention there's a person that has been helping us for years with the financial statements in terms of the covers and the presentation. We did the statements on the inside, but the look of the financial statements was primarily due to her, and that's the lady by the name of Miss Pat Acevedo. And she was a long-term employee of the school system, and even after she retired, she stayed working for us doing these statements every year.
And speaking of teamwork, the fall season of sports is underway with both high school volleyball and football teams opening their respective seasons. Coaches and players worked hard this summer, preparing our student athletes for another successful season of competition. We wish all of our Owls well as they gear up for district play.
Also gearing up for a big event are the members of the Chalmette High School Alumni Association, which will host its annual social on Friday, September 20th, following the Chalmette High School Holy Cross football game. So whether you're a graduate of Chalmette High School, Andrew Jackson, St. Bernard, S-Bus, or an ABC, an alumni by choice, we invite you to come to return to the nest to be part of the Alumni Social. Alumni band members are also invited to be part of the Game Time Fun. Information about the game and the social are available by visiting the Chalmette High School alumni page on Facebook.
The St. Bernard Reading Association is also recruiting members to its ever-growing team. The group recently held its kickoff meeting at the MoMA Center and looks forward to another successful year. Tessie Whitestein, the president of the local group, is also a leader for the state's Louisiana Reading Association. She said St. Bernard has the biggest council and highest participation of all the districts in the state and plans to keep it that way. I guess that speaks volumes about our teachers' love of literacy. Reading, volumes, you get it?
Fall also means festival season, and as part of the tradition, Araby Elementary's chorus and dance team will help kick off the Old Araby Sugar Festival, which takes place on Saturday, October 12th. That day is also Election Day, so just as a reminder, remember to vote.
In other news, 2 of our school board members were part of the St. Bernard contingency that gathered in Baton Rouge recently as guests at the Governor's Mansion. This special gathering for elected officials was hosted by Governor John Bell Edwards and First Lady Donna Edwards, who welcomed leaders from across the state, thanking them for their dedicated service and commitment to the communities they serve.
Service was also celebrated at another recent event when Shellman High School hosted its Breakfast of Champions. This PBIS-sponsored event honored students for notable academic achievement, perfect attendance, and positive leadership. Students were celebrated for a wide array of awards ranging from honor roll status to subject area excellence. It was a great way to remind everyone that good owls really do give a hoot.
Each May, many Chalmette owls sit for these exams for hours in the Black Box Theater. The exams go beyond the rigor of a traditional final and challenge our students in English language and composition, English literature and composition, calculus, human geography, psychology, biology, and U.S. history. Those who earn a score of a 3, 4, or 5 on these exams have the potential to earn college credit before even leaving Chalmette High's campus as a high school graduate.
Well, that will just about do it for this edition of Super News. But before we go, we invite you to take a look at our recent quality report that was distributed throughout the community. This publication documents some of the district's successes, highlighting some important numbers, accomplishments, and outcomes.
We'd also like to remind all of the drivers and commuters out there of a few things as the school year continues. Please observe the speed limits in our school zones, don't text and drive, and please don't pass our school buses when they are dropping off our most precious cargo, the kids of our community. Thanks to all of you for helping to keep our students safe.
And finally, the fall dates for our public shows at the MoMA Center Planetarium are now online, featuring everything from dinosaurs to space travel. Check the link below for more details about these awesome offerings.
Thanks for tuning in today, and on behalf of all of us here at Penn TV, we remind you all to stay informed, stay involved, and stay connected. And we'll see you here next time on Super News, where we always let
The Super News roll.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.